Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Holy Smokes BBQ channel. And if you can't tell, today is a big day because today we are debuting the brand new Pit Boss Savannah Onyx Edition pellet grill, available exclusively at Walmart. That's right, this thing is an absolute beast. I cannot wait to show it to you. And at the end of this video, we're gonna toss a cast iron pan in here and we're gonna make some beautiful, delicious chili crunch shrimp. I have not even started this pellet grill yet because I want you to come along for the ride on that process. So let's get going on the Pit Boss Savannah Onyx Edition. All right, now the first thing you'll notice about this grill is this gorgeous matte black finish. It's so awesome looking, and it just has that coolness factor, just how it looks. The beautiful bronze in the logo and the kind of accents on this grill are absolutely beautiful. The second thing is the sheer size. It is massive. It's almost 65 inches wide. But the real beauty is on the inside, where inside there is over 1,500 square inches of cooking space. You can hold about 60 burgers total on this. That's right, 60 burgers. You could put so much on this. There's just such a great capacity for food on here, not to mention the fact that there are 3 tiers of cooking space that'll really allow you to cook so many things at one time. Just like on my Pit Boss Platinum Lockhart, this one has the flame broiler with a lever attached so that you can control it from outside the grill. Other than that, you've got your adjustable smokestack. You've got the hopper, which will hold up to 28 pounds of wood pellets, and you have your drip bucket, all included with the Savannah. Now with any new Pit Boss, you're gonna wanna start with the burn off. And this is going to rid the grill of any sort of packaging material that might be left over inside, any oils that were used on the cooking grates, and really get it ready for you to throw down some delicious food. Now to get started on our burn off, we're going to start by adding wood pellets to the hopper. Now I mentioned this hopper will hold up to 28 pounds. I have a 20-pound bag of pellets here, so this entire bag is gonna fit inside this hopper. And today I'm using the Pit Boss Hickory Blend pellets, which are just a great all-around traditional kind of tasting flavor pellet. Now you can see here in the window, we're not completely full yet, and I love that I could see that without even having to open the hopper. Next, with the grill plugged in to a GFI grounded outlet, we'll go ahead and turn it on just by pressing the power button. See, now you'll instantly hear the fan kick in and the auger starts to turn to get those pellets into the main chamber. And now we've got it set to low or just the smoke mode, so that's going to allow it to start up. And when we do this part, we just want to have the lid open. Now, we're going to press this prime button, just kind of hold it down. It's going to manually make that auger turn. Because right now there's no pellets on the inside. They're all still in here. So now some of them fell into that little tube, but none of them have successfully made it into the burn pot yet. So using the prime button and holding that down kind of forces that to, forces the auger to turn and forces it to grab some of those pellets. So you always want to do that on your first burn off or anytime that your hopper is empty and you're adding more pellets. All right, so I continue holding that button until I start to hear the pellets drop into the burn pot. Because again, it's causing that auger to just spin non-stop, which is slowly moving the pellets closer to the burn pot. It'll take about 5 minutes or so, but once you start to hear that, you can release the button, and then we'll know that there's a nice steady flow going into the burn pot, and it's only a matter of time before the smoke starts to roll. Now, as a part of the startup process, in just a second, those pellets are gonna ignite, and we're gonna see a flame come up in there. And then once that happens, I'm gonna close up that flame broiler, crank it to 350 degrees, and we're gonna let it run for about a half hour just to do that initial burn off. All right, that smoke is rolling. Oh man, does it smell good. Now the smoke is gonna continue. We're gonna get actually a lot of smoke here. This is what happens during your first start. And there's our flame. So now we close that flame broiler. Now I'll change that temperature by just pressing and changing to 350 degrees. What I love about this is that it goes in 5-degree increments. We can leave it 355, that's And that's it. We'll leave it there for about a half hour. But don't go anywhere. We're gonna make some delicious shrimp. All right, it's actually been about 45 minutes, but my burn off is complete. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. You can really see how that color has changed on there. All that like packing oil and stuff, all that stuff is burned off. Now there's enough space on here that I can do today's cooking video all entirely on the Savannah. So to do that, I'm gonna remove these grates because I don't need them for this video. Careful to use the glove, it's very, very hot. And now look at all this space we have to cook. All right, so the pellet grill is already up to temperature, 355 degrees. You can kind of make out notes of smoke in here, but it's that real woodsy flavor that is gonna be imparted into these shrimp. Now, listen, this is not gonna take very long, not even like 10 total minutes. So can you get smoke flavor in only 10 minutes? You absolutely can. So we're gonna start with a 12-inch cast iron pan. And to that, I'm gonna add some olive oil. Now I'm gonna close this and let it sit just like that for about 3 or 4 minutes. At this temperature, it's gonna heat pretty quickly, and then we'll be back out and take our next step. All right, let's open it back up. Now to this oil, we're gonna add 2 cloves of minced garlic. Add a couple of spoonfuls of Kinder's Ancho Chili Crunch. Now this is a newer product from Kinder's. I love chili crunch, and that's exactly what it sounds like. It's a crunchy kind of chili sauce. So we're gonna add a couple of spoonfuls of this. Add that like so. A little more. And I'll just move that around a little bit in there. I'll close it back up. Let all of that kind of start to heat up and sizzle nicely in the pan. And then the last thing to do is just add our shrimp right at the end. So we'll be back when it's time to do that. A couple more minutes, let's take a look. Oh yeah, we're starting to bubble in there. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Whoa, the smell, woohoo! Oh my goodness, the smell of that. Got about 2 pounds of jumbo shrimp that are gonna go into this mixture exactly as they are. Just mix those around there. Oh, they're getting that color too. Whew. And now the heat of the pan is going to cook them partly, but also just the ambient heat inside the Savannah is going to cook them to perfection. And basically now we let them go for a couple minutes until they're done. Probably come back out and, you know, swish them around a little bit more. But pretty much going to be done right after that. There's a couple more little things we're going to do, but you'll see that in just a second. All right, the shrimp are ready to go. Let's take a look. Woo! Beautiful. Now these shrimp are done. They are ready to eat. But before we do that, give them a little bit of lemon juice and a little more. Not worried about seeds because I can just take those out. Just mix them around in that. And everybody gets some love. And now let's get them on a plate and try. And there you have it. Woo! Look at those. Man, does that look good. Added a little bit of dried parsley for some color. Man, do those look good. And they smell absolutely insane. All right, it's starting to get dark and it's starting to rain a little bit, so I want to make sure that I get this tasting on film because this looks insane. Looks so, so good. So very easy to make, just a few ingredients made on the cast iron pan here on the Pit Boss Savannah Onyx edition. I don't even know which one to go for. That chili crunch is gonna be so good. Oh, here we go. Oh, oh, holy smokes. Holy smokes. Oh, that is flavor. Woo, that is so good. That chili crunch is everything. You get that little hint of lemon, and yes, you get that little hint of that Pit Boss smoke. Listen, this would be like a delicious little appetizer to sit out. If you're smoking some other stuff and you want to have something for people to have, it's super, super easy and incredibly delicious. You gotta try it. Well, hey, thanks once again for tuning into the Holy Smokes BBQ channel. If you like this video, make sure that you click the thumbs up to give us a like. That really does help other people find the channel. And subscribe to the channel. We really, really appreciate it if you're not already subscribed. And for more recipes like this, make sure to check out this video and this video. And I will see you next time.